Hello, it's friezenfan here, and here we are with another house build. This time I'm building a concrete box. Yeah, it's a modern house, and it very much looks like a concrete box. It is not my typical kind of house build, and I also built it a while back. But I thought I should still upload it because it is different than I am that I know. It's different from what I normally build, so I think that is the reason why I decided to still upload it. I did have a vision for this house, and you are seeing it. It's gonna be, I think, 2 bedrooms. The bedrooms are gonna be on the left side of this house, and it is the whole house. The walls, the floors is all gonna be gray concrete because I think that is what fits this house the best. And that is what I am building here. As if you are a regular listener or watcher of these videos, you will know that I always struggle with my voiceovers. I love building, and I think I do sort of a good job on it. But just this voiceover stuff, it's just. It generally took me about 15 minutes to press the record button to do this voiceover because I just don't feel like it. It's really nice. It is really nice. So that is definitely what's going on right now. But yeah, with that being said, let's just go and see this house build happen. I don't really know why it's this dark. I hope I eventually realize that it's dark. I don't know. I'm also gonna put in some solar panel looking stuff because I think that makes it look more modern. I think that really helps. And I also try to at least make it look homely because concrete is very hard, as the name suggests. And I really wanted it also to still look homely. And that is a big struggle if you just have concrete everywhere. Because yeah, it will look very cool and hip and stuff, but I don't think it would look very homely. It potentially would look very cold. And with that being said, that is what we're trying to achieve here, to make it not look that cold. I am also at this moment planning to see planning how I can see a couple of concerts. I have some concerts planned in this coming summer, 5 uh, to be correct. Which 2 of them are gonna be in 2 dates in a row. Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago, I was younger, and I did that, and that went well. But now I'm older, and I'm kind of regretting it. Like in advance, already seeing that it might not end up well. So we have to see how that pans out. I don't think I have to drive to any of these concerts. So that is nice. Because also, if you are regular, you will know that I go to stuff on my own. Squeaky chair. I prefer that. See, I don't really have a lot of friends, and having to wait till somebody else can come with you is just a hassle to stuff. Otherwise, uh, if I would uh, wait till somebody can join me to see a concert, I will never go, or maybe just a handful. And I kind of enjoy concerts. At least, let me put it that way. I used to enjoy concerts because I only have had one recently, which I did enjoy, and I didn't get COVID off there, so that's nice. But I really want to be excited to see these concerts, but also a little bit skeptical if it's gonna turn out great or not. That is something we have to see when it happens. And I hope it's gonna is I hope it's gonna turn out great because I'm first seeing Hanson twice. I have been a fan of Hanson since I was 11 or 12. I'm now 36. You do the math, that's a long time. That is a very long time, and I am going to see it with a couple of friends, which I'm excited about. But yeah, then apart from the whole COVID stuff, we have to figure out how are we gonna go with 4 friends to a concert while we don't live near each other. But I think we now have found something that might work, so that is exciting. And I hope that it works out the way that we are hoping it will work out. I also am wondering what are we gonna eat during these concert times? Because usually you would just go to the nearest McDonald's and grab something there, but I don't think I'm gonna want 2 nights of McDonald's in a row. I think that's not gonna be a great option for me, or for anybody maybe. So we shall see how that works out. I did tell my friend that, and hopefully she is gonna agree with me that it's better to at least try and eat something different instead of eating the same at the same place twice. Well, not the same place, of course, because we're going to different cities to see it. But still, it's. And then I'm gonna spend the night at one of my friend's house. I also would have to figure out how what I need to bring to her. And we also are figuring out how we're gonna do that with because I just said we don't live near each other, and we do need to get there from A to B, or yeah. I thought about it, and I couldn't figure it out. But then again, one of these girls is a friend of mine, and the other 2 are more friends of her. So I don't really have any contact information about them, or just information in general about them. So that is a bit tough. So we have to communicate to this one friend. But I am sort of. Oh, that's my phone. I'm sort of looking forward to these concerts because there are gonna be a lot of people, other fans that I am familiar with at these concerts, and it would be nice to see them again, even if it's just from a distance. It's always funny to see the familiar faces that you have seen before and now get to see them again. And I also have been. Hansen just brought out a new album, and I also have been listening to that because, of course, you have to be able to at least sort of know the songs that I'm gonna sing. That would be useful in most cases. So that is something that that I'm also trying to do. So I think the idea to get to these concerts is I'm gonna drive to friend A. No, I'm not gonna drive to friend A. Friend A and me are gonna drive somewhere in Belgium. We are gonna then continue on with friend B to Brussels, and then friend B is gonna leave us somewhere in Belgium, and the both of us are gonna drive to friend A house. Then the next day, me and friend A are gonna drive back to mine. Friend C is gonna pick me and friend A up with friend B at my place, and then we're gonna drive to Amsterdam. And as I said, I don't think I'm driving any of these concerts. That was my knee, lovely. So that alone is gonna take some figuring out. I think the biggest reason why I'm not driving, my car's not that big. My car is good size for me, and I like my car. I think my car likes me. I think that's also important to note that your car likes you. That is always nice. And I think my friends and I are not going to be able to fit in my car. And then, of course, I need to have some sort of overnight bag with me that also has to fit in my car. My car's just not that big. I, generally speaking, don't think I've ever had more than 3 people in my car. Don't think so. So we shall see how it pans out, and I expect some video on this channel of these concerts. Then I'm not quite sure which one goes first. I think after the 2 Hansen concerts, I'm gonna see Ed Sheeran with another friend, and then I'm seeing Harry Styles twice. With the same friend I'm going to the Hansen concert with, friend A, and me are going to see Harry in Antwerp, and then I am seeing Harry 2 days later in Amsterdam by myself. I think that is going to be a better option because I often think that I'm really getting old. I apparently really need my sleep, so it's going to be interesting to see how I will handle concerts. 2 concerts in a row. That is gonna be nice. I also wonder who is going to both of the Hanson concerts. because they are touring around the whole of Europe, doing multiple shows in Germany. Though I once went to Germany to see Hanson in a concert, and that was legit the worst experience ever. And it happened to be on my birthday. This concert was like in this very odd, almost underground garage venue, and we got there and they checked my bag and they told me to take out my camera. They looked at my camera and said, you can't take it in. I then had to give my camera away. It had to stay at the coats area. That already was just fantastic. That is exactly what I hoped would happen on my birthday at the concert. And then I sort of still enjoyed the concert, sort of, but it could have been better. Just the whole experience overall was not that great, so I don't think I'm ever gonna see a concert in Germany again. Because I just didn't feel like that the one experience I had was a good experience. So even though they're doing multiple concerts, I'm just sticking to one, to two. I think that's more than enough. If I had a lot of money, I think maybe this summer I'm gonna. It really depends on if they do it. About a month ago, no, 3 weeks ago, something like that. At the Moulin Rouge musical, they had a cast change. Aaron Tveit left the cast after being with the show for 5 or 6 years. It was very necessary that he did leave. But then his castmate and I think now friend Ricky Royals also left, and he used to do these Instagram lives every Saturday, and he said that he is gonna maybe do a concert in France. That's where Ricky lives. I'm really good with words, really flowing out of my mouth. So if he does a concert with Aaron in France, I would really want to be there. So I think that is what I am hoping to do maybe this summer. It also depends on the day, but I saw it's about a 6-7 hour drive. That seems doable. Doesn't it? That seems doable, right? So I would not want to miss that if I can. You just saw me, you're still seeing me use some terrain paint. I never really touched the terrain paint, not really good with it. But I do, in this case, like how it looks. Sort of, it is very bright to my eyes, the sand color I chose, but we will roll with it. I do have to already tell you that on my screen we are looking at the end of the video almost, and the screenshots of this place are at the end, of course, in case you want to see a floor plan. YouTubers never really put screenshots at the end of the video, do they? They sometimes will still maybe post a front or top-down view of it, or at least hold the camera there for a second. They now do walkthroughs of the house. That's also nice, but I don't think that's something that I will do in the future. But I am gonna wrap up this voiceover right now. If you enjoyed watching this by any chance, thumbs this video up, subscribe to my channel so you see the next video in 2 weeks time, on the first day next house build. Of course, my name is friezenfan. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.